Starting to rain. God, that exhaust sounds so good. Excited on that 1-2 shift. Let's do a complete comprehensive review. This is a big sweeping turn. Complete comprehensive review of the Speed Engineering True Dual 3-inch stainless steel axle dump exhaust kit with X-pipe. Such a fucking long name. They need a really cool name for it, like the Speed Engineering. Let me think for a second. To be like the Speed Engineering Sphincter Crusher, the Speed Engineering Banshee, because that's kind of what it sounds like, a Banshee. The Speed Engineering Banshee exhaust system. There's a good chance that name's already used. So back to the review. Let's talk about what you get for the price. For basically a $400 exhaust system, you get a complete 3-inch system with mufflers, all clipped together, stainless steel, TIG welded. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to say product for price is a 10. It's a 10 out of 10. So let's talk about sound. How does it sound? It sounds fucking amazing. At idle, it's nice and reserved. It's not going to piss off your neighbors. You can cruise with it. It doesn't drone, which is a huge thing. I'm doing 55 right now, and it still sounds beautiful. It's not droning at all. So 1 to 10 sound, 9.5. I'll give it a 9.5. Actually, I'm gonna change that to an 8. I think I was a touch biased there. It sounds good, but not 9.5 good. We'll call it 8 out of 10. Cool? Number 3, install time. Obviously, I was using a lift, so that's going to make it tons easier, but even without the lift, if you put it up on jack stands, I think it could be installed within an hour easily, because it just slips together. So for ease of install, I am going to give that a solid 10. I'm lost. I don't know where we are. We're going to make a left here. And the final criteria is fitment. How well does it fit? From about halfway back, it fits flawless. They come with a bunch of different clamps, so you can basically make that work however you need to. It was super simple. My only complaint is the cross section that goes under the transmission hangs a little too low. I have caught it on a couple things. Actually, the very first time driving with it, I drove it home, and there was some roadkill that I caught with it, which was just I know that with like these somewhat universal kits, you're gonna get slight fitment variations like that. And if the truck wasn't lowered, it wouldn't be an issue at all. But because the truck's lowered a bit, I have caught it on a couple things. That was a random hole. Quick pull. Let's stage. Took me forever to get to 55. Like I said, for me, it's only really an issue because the truck's lowered. So if you have a lowered truck and you're interested in this exhaust, keep in mind that you might catch it on a couple things because it hangs lower than the cross member. But for fitment, I'm gonna say 8. So would I recommend this exhaust? I absolutely would. I think a lot of that comes down to Speed Engineering still being a relatively new company. Whereas like Holley and Edelbrock have been around for decades. They've cemented their place in the automotive aftermarket, so they're not trying to prove themselves. They can charge pretty much whatever they want. Whereas with Speed Engineering, they're trying to make a name for themselves, so I feel like they're putting out as good of a product as they can at like the most competitive price that they can. So I think for the next year or two, I think Speed Engineering is probably going to have like some of the best bang for your buck stuff that there is. Oh, there's a cop. How you doing, sir? Good job. So I think this is going to conclude the comprehensive review of the Speed Engineering Banshee exhaust of the Speed Engineering True Dual Axle Dump exhaust. I do recommend it. I think it's a fantastic exhaust. Price point, 10 out of 10. What else did I say? Sound, 9 out of 10. It sounds great. Ease of installation, 10 out of 10. And fitment, 8 out of 10. So 37 out of 40. That's pretty damn good. I would be happy with that I'd be happy with that if I got that on a test. 37 out of 40. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to see more with the truck, like me installing this Speed Engineering exhaust, you can click on one of these two videos. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, click on my floating ball right here. And I will see you guys next week.